Hello everybody, welcome back. Today we're on episode 3 of Feed the Beast Infinity Evolved Expert Mode. This is Galrock, and we're going to go ahead and just get right on into it. Last episode, I think I made the comment towards the end of the episode that I thought I was running a little bit short of a full-length episode. Well, after I was done editing, I realized I ran quite a bit over. So like I said, I'm still getting back into practice. Hopefully I'll be able to prevent that from happening again. So anyway, last episode, matter of fact, let's go up here where I ended last episode. How about that? You might recognize our little room here. Well, I decided I needed more space than that. So I came on down here. Now the spot that I talked about moving to, oh, that's zoomed in. Over here where that giant redwood tree is, we may still do that. I actually still haven't decided. But I decided that even if I do, not yet. So you can see I went ahead and organized things out a little bit. Got plenty of chests over there storing stuff. I explored around a little bit more and found another village there and another one over there. So we're looking good for villages over here. But one of the important things I found was in this village right here. I found an immersive engineering building. Now what that building has is, well, a couple of these lanterns from immersive engineering. They're pretty easy to craft, but you know, they put off light like, I guess, glowstone. So there is that. But also the building is made with a lot of treated wood mixed in with the regular planks. So I collected a lot of that. We also found some creosote. Found a railcraft building in one of the villages. So I got a rolling machine, a hobbyist steam engine. We're going to make use of some of this stuff. Now you can see that I cleared out this great big area over here, getting ready to do something with it, huh? In one of those villages, I also found some smeltery components. Let's see, there it is. And so there's all that I found. And I went ahead and made up a bunch of grout. I probably didn't make enough, but we'll see. And grout, if we look at that seared brick, we get by smelting grout. And we get that with sand, gravel, and clay. Normal mode, the recipe will get you 2 pieces of grout. But in expert mode, you only get 1. So I went ahead and got all that cooked up. You can see I got a bunch of furnaces over there. You might have noticed I've been harvesting rubber trees in between episodes and oak trees. You can see all the oak saplings, raw rubber. Made a bunch of charcoal. There's a full stack of charcoal in each one of those slab furnaces over there. Got myself an unlimited source of water down here. I think we're in good shape. So let's go over here and do a little crafting. We're going to need a little bit of glass. And I'm looking in the wrong chest again. There we go. So one of the first things we need, oh, also I found a bucket. Remember I was talking about how hard it was going to be to get that first bucket? I found a bucket in a chest, so we're good to go there. Alright, anyway, smeltery controller. There we go. Alright, where did the book go? There it is. Okay, weird. We're also going to need a tank, which is just like the smeltery controller, but with glass in the middle. And we're going to need, I'm planning on 4 drains. And then 4 faucets. I was thinking I might like to have a few windows. So there we go. So what we're going to do, and I decided I was going to make a big giant smeltery. Not just a little 3x3. I'm making it, I think it's a 7x7. Yeah. Get all these lined in the walls and in the floor, and we're actually going to put all our controls and tank and whoa, 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 whoa. Hey, nobody said to do that. Let's do this. Alright. So all our controls, our drains and faucets and casting basins and tables, all that stuff is going to be in the front. And this whole smeltery we're going to keep recessed into the wall like this. Ah, I did it again. Alright, get a few more bricks here. We are almost done. I might have just enough here. Let's see. It's gonna be close. It's gonna be close. Alright, so let's figure out how we're gonna set this up now. I think I want the controller on this side. So let's put that there. Okay, the drains, we're going to come back to you. Okay, the tank, we're going to put over here on this side. We're going to put the window in the middle. Like so. Alright. Row of bricks along the bottom. Put some drains in, and you can see we've got the particle effects going here, so we have a valid structure. And just finish filling in the front here. Nice. Nice. Alright, this big giant smeltery is up and running, sort of. Put these faucets in place. Let's put our casting tables on this side and put our basins on this side. I like it. I like it a lot. I think we're in good shape there. Now, the only thing we're missing is some lava. So let's... Oh, you can see I've been doing quite a bit of mining in between episodes as well. Also got a little bit of obsidian. You know what? That's actually a good way to start. Let's do this. We're going to need some glass panes and some obsidian in the corners, and we get 2 tanks from open blocks. Each one of these tanks will hold 16 buckets of fluid, and it'll retain its inventory when it's picked up. So let's go down here in the mine, because I happen to know where there's some lava. Make sure I catch onto the ladder before hitting the bottom. Alright. Head up here real quick, and we have lava. So let's see. Let's set you guys like that. And these tanks will connect with each other. These open blocks tanks will. So you can make a big multi-block tank out of it. That's not what we're doing today. Well, okay then. How about that is my first bucket of lava. Alright. Now I've got somewhere to stand. Alright, and I'm going to do the boring work of grabbing buckets of lava and throwing them in the tanks. This is probably not going to be very riveting to watch. Maybe on a time lapse. Let me see what we can do about that. Alright, now I'm finally home, and we have this lava we can work with. I'm gonna just, I guess we will put it down there like that for now. Sure, why not? Grab that one extra bucket, and we can fill that tank up. There we go. And you can see, like I said, it multi-blocks its way across. So now, that's kind of a weird visual effect that's doing on there. Okay. Anyway, so now we can process our ores, and the smeltery will double the ores for us. So, for example, let's take 9 iron ore and start that melting down. And while we wait on that to melt down, and if we look in the window, we should be able to see it. Yeah, you can see it along the wall over there. So it does physically put it into the smeltery for us. So while we wait on that, also wanted to show you a couple of things. I've still been using the stone hatchet and the stone shovel I made way back at the beginning. And you can see I made a new stone pickaxe in between episodes for the mining because I was just wearing through the durability on this thermic pick way faster than my auto repair would help. So I decided to do a stone pickaxe that I could do a lot of my mining with and just easily throw into a tool station with a piece of cobblestone and keep going. So yeah, we got all this stuff here, and I'm thinking let's make a sapphire shovel and a sapphire hatchet. So we're going to do these tool rods on those as well. And just like we did before, we're going to do like that. And you can see the mining level on that is redstone and has a durability of 512. So, you know, the durability on each of these things is going to be over 1,000 once we get the double durability with the slime tool rod. So we can just throw that on there like that. And this one needs a name. This one needs a name. What are we going to call it? I don't know. What are we going to call it? Let's call it the... Let's call it the Blue Dig. Because, you know, we got the sapphire and the blue slime. Why not? And we'll call this one the Blue Chop. I know I'm terrible at naming things. Don't hate me. And just like we did before, we're going to throw some auto repair on these. So come over here and boom. There we go. Nice. Throw this stuff away in the spares chest. And this should be molten down. Yeah. Okay, remember we put 9 iron ore in there, and now we've got 18 ingots of iron. So we'll just pour that out into a couple of blocks. Okay, this right here, this is going to get on my nerves. The way it keeps changing its... There. That's better. Alright, anyway... And let that cool down, and 2 blocks of iron. Yay! Okay. So now we've got a way to process our ores, and now we've got some other things to do. And remember, one of the things we needed was creosote oil. Well, it's not quite so urgent anymore now that we've got the treated wood and some creosote that we found, or I found while I was out hunting. So it's not quite the urgent thing that it was, but it is still important. So let's see. Let's look that up. Coke oven. little bit of sand, and I already had these bricks prepped for it. So we need 26 of these. I still need a little more sand. Oh no, a couple more pieces. Good thing I had this fully prepared. All I have to do is go back to the correct crafting station. There we go. 26 coke oven bricks. So we're going to throw those up here like this. The Railcraft one, we leave the center piece in the very middle there. We leave that out. It's a hollow structure. And boom, there we go. We've got a coke oven. So all we got to do with that is take ourselves a stack of coal and throw it in there. And it's going to take forever. But eventually we will have a stack of coal coke and we will have 32 buckets of creosote oil in there. So we're just going to let that run. The next thing we're going to need, we need a blast furnace. Now for this one, I think I'm going to go with the immersive engineering blast furnace. So we need either glue, ender pearls, or TNT. You know what? I actually might have the TNT. Let's see how close we can get with the TNT. Let's see. Because that would be pretty cool. 5 makes... Well, no, we're not going to get too close with the TNT, are we? Oh, well. Let's see, where did I put... I've got some single-use safari nets that I found somewhere. There they are. Maybe we could use 1 or 2 more of these. Well, we've only got 1 leather. So I guess we're only going to make 1. So 4 string, 1 leather, 1 slime ball, single-use safari net. Boom. So I'm going to go hunting for a horse. Make sure it's daytime, okay. Well, there should be some. Actually, there's some right up this way. I'll be back when I get there. Here we go. Found a couple of them right here. So we just take the safari net, right-click on the horse with it, and we get him captured in there. Nice. He's got 24 health. Let's see. We can get 1 more. I see some on the radar right over here. Yeah, here they are. Alright. Who's got the most health? No, I'm not going to take the baby. You don't have hardly any health. What about you? Okay, you're looking pretty good. How about you? I think you're the best looking one. Yeah, health of 26. The more health they've got, the better it is for us. And I will show you why once we get back home. Ooh, cotton. So I'll head on back and meet you there at base. Okay, and now we're back at base. I went ahead and threw a little more iron in there for us, because we need some kind of liquid to do what I'm about to do. I know this is going to be terrible. Some of you know what I'm about to do. As our horses melt down in the smeltery, we're going to get some glue. Sorry, guys. I need your glue. 1 of them died. And there go the other 2. But that should be enough glue for us. I'm going to pour those out onto an empty casting table. And that will give us glue balls. And yeah, this is going to get us enough. Awesome. How much do we have left? Yeah. Alright, so I'm going to finish that up real quick. This gives us enough to do what we got to do. So let's go ahead and just jump right into it. So we wanted to make the blast furnace from Immersive Engineering. Now, as a matter of fact, it doesn't give you any hints there. Let's make the engineer's manual. Let's see, where did I put... I know I've got some books around here somewhere. Where did I put them? Where are my books? There they are. Okay. Give me a stick. And I should have some cobblestone in my inventory already. So what we do is make a lever and just regular old book with it. We get Engineer's Manual. Some items in book may not reflect change recipes. Refer to NEI. Okay, with that disclaimer in mind, we can read the book, RTFM, read the blanking manual. Okay, that's the achievement we got. So let's see. Construction, is that what we wanted? No. Overview and resources. Yeah, that's it. The blast furnace. If we read through this section, it shows how to build it. Maybe. There we go. So you can see it's just 3 by 3 by 3. So solid in the center, no hole in the center. So that's the way we're going to do it. So we need 27 of those blast bricks. It makes 4 at a time, so we need to make this recipe 7 times. 7 times 4 is 28, so we'll have 1 left over, and that's cool. So 7 times we need 28 hardened clay and 28 sand. I believe that's what it was. Yeah. Tell you what, let's use up some of this red sand. Come over here and just a good old shift click later. Boom, we have blast bricks. I need to take that out of there now so that we can fill this in. Can you tell I already had this area planned out? Okay, we've got our 1 leftover brick. I'll throw it in this miscellaneous chest up here. Now there's one more thing we need to do. Obviously, we can't do anything. I can right-click this all day long. Nothing's going on. One last thing we need to do. Take this engineer's hammer, which I was lucky enough to find in a village. But if you don't find it, it's real easy to make. Couple of pieces of iron, couple of sticks, and a string. Right-click, and boom, we have a blast furnace. Nice. We'll go ahead and grab a few pieces of coal coke. And where did I put... There we go. Okay. Where did I put those iron ingots? There they are right there. Yeah. 1 piece of coal coke. Now look at the burn time on that. 3,200, which is twice as long as coal. See, burn time 1,600. But it takes 1 piece of coal coke. You can see it burns faster in the blast furnace. 1 piece of coal coke to cook 1 iron ingot into steel. So we're just going to let that do its thing, and it takes forever. So we're just going to let that sucker run and cook up some steel for us, because we're going to need steel for stuff and things later. We're going to need lots of it. So let's see. Let's go ahead and finish getting this glue out of here. Got a partial amount left over. We'll just pour that little bit in there, break that, and there. Alright. Couple of blocks of iron. And sometimes, maybe, I don't know if those horses dropped anything. Let's find out. Sometimes they drop some leather. Haha! After emptying out, we found the leather. Nice. So we got a few more pieces of leather to add to our mob drops over here. That is not what I meant to put in there. There we go. Alright. So, pretty good. We've got our coke oven, we've got our blast furnace, we've got our smeltery. That's a pretty good day's work, if you ask me. So now, what are we going to do with all this stuff? Well, let's see. I was kind of thinking we might want to upgrade the pick. This thermic pick is awesome. I mean, especially for early game, not having the smeltery yet. Ooh, you know what we need to make first? We need to make some casts. So let's make some aluminum brass. We need 1 copper to 3 aluminum. So I'm going to grab 2 copper and 6 aluminum. Let's use up some of these gravel ores. Alright. I'm going to throw these in there and wait for them to melt down. I'm not going to make you watch metal melt with me, so we'll be back in just a minute. Well, I regret to inform you that my recording software just decided to bug out on me, and we're missing a little segment. I grabbed 5 aluminum, 2 iron, and 2 obsidian. We're melting those down into alumite. Now I guess, and we made, you can see aluminum brass. That's with 1 copper and 3 aluminum. Let's see, oh, and remember obsidian. Each block of obsidian is worth 2 ingots of obsidian, so keep that in mind when you're mixing into the smeltery. And I didn't get a chance to show you, because of the recording software acting up on me, how we're making these casts. We put a pattern chest down here, and we've got the pickaxe cast already in here. Let's pour out some aluminum brass. And the ingot cast we made out of just that copper ingot that we had laying around, no problem. What am I going to do with all this stone tool pieces? I have an idea. We need a chest. We need a few pieces of smooth stone and a few pieces of cobblestone. Let's do that. We have a trash can! Now we can throw our trash away. Where do we want to put it? Where do we want to put it? Let's put it right there. There we go. Alright, anyway, back to your regularly scheduled program. Alumite, pickaxe cast. We get a pink pickaxe head. But, mining level cobalt. So we are done, technically, I guess, with our mining level. There may be a couple of things that are a higher mining level. We might still end up with 1 more pickaxe before this is all said and done, but I think that this one will keep us good to go for a long time. Now, I'd like to make the binding out of paper, but I don't think I have any paper just laying around, do I? So let's take one of these books. I think we can. Yes, 2 pieces of paper. I only needed 1, so we're good to go. A piece of paper, tool binding. Writable gives us an extra modifier. So, alumite, pickaxe head, slime tool rod, paper binding. We get 4 modifiers, a durability of 1400, mining speed of 8, which is just a hair faster than the thaumium pick, and a mining level, most importantly, of cobalt. So we've got almost double the durability, got a couple extra levels on our mining level. And what are we going to name this? We are going to name this, I guess I'm going with colors today. We're going to call it Pinky Pick. And just like before, we are going to remember which chest we should look in. There we go. Make ourselves another moss ball. And have auto repair on our pick. But we're going to do something else as well. Let's see, is this the right chest? It should be, yeah. And that's not a whole lot of lapis, but what's cool about it is we can throw a little bit of lapis on there, and then the as we use the pick, the lapis on it will actually level up, which is really cool. So we use up 1 modifier with our moss, so now we've got auto repair, and let's throw a little bit of lapis on there. It's not a whole lot, but it's a start. You can see 36 as I level up, as I use the pickaxe. Let's, I'm eventually going to be expanding this direction, so might as well just start there. So we're going to mine up a few things, and I mean, it's not instantaneous. It's not 1 per block or anything super OP crazy like that. But, still 36. I swear, I promise, we will see this at 37 before I call it a day. I promise it'll do it. Okay, I promise it used to do it. I'm sure it still will. Surely that hasn't been... There it is! 37 lapis. So eventually, every time it levels up 1 lapis, it gives us a slight chance of getting the Fortune 1 enchant on there. By the time we hit 150 lapis, it'll be for sure. We will have Fortune 1. You can get up to 450 lapis on one of these things, and that would be a Fortune 3 enchant. The Fortune's going to be nice for us. And you know what else? I'm going to use another one of these modifiers real quick. We're going to throw a little redstone on there. We need 50 exactly. So what we'll do is make 5 blocks. That was nuts. Did you see that? There we go. 5 blocks, 5 dust. Throw our pickaxe in there with those. And you can see that mining speed going up. There we go. Mining speed now of 12. This pickaxe is going to run a lot faster. Yeah. So now I can break it faster. I mean, that's the way it works, right? So we've got ourselves a new pickaxe, a new shovel, a new hatchet. The only thing we're missing is a new sword. You know what? We can take care of that real quick. That is going to be nice and easy. Yeah, we're going to use one green slime tool rod for this. Paper. We're going to make a paper handguard for it. Yeah, we're still going to use a long sword because, well, I like it. So we get a ruby sword blade. You saw that attack of 2 hearts. Ruby killer. And I'll worry about putting the auto repair on it later. You'll notice the old iron sword plus 6 attack damage, the ruby killer plus 8 attack damage. So we've got more attack damage, and that's another one that's going to stay with us for a while. So we can add nether quartz to improve the damage, which means we need to get a nether portal up and running. We will be doing that soon, I am sure. Just got to figure out where I want to do it. I'll have that figured out by next episode, I assure you. I promise. For realsies. But anyway, I think that's all the time we've got for today. Oh yeah, by the way, I found some overalls and some boots and a helmet and chests out and about, so good to go there. Well, not really, but it's better than nothing. So anyway, that's all we are going to have time for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to follow me on Facebook and Twitter. You can find those in the description below. Wow, I'm just like totally blanking out over here. Sorry about that. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Be sure to like and subscribe. And we'll see you next time. Thank you.